The heart is an organ that works through your life without taking any rest. It's very important to take good care of it because a heart failure causes major health problems. Heart disease is the principal cause of death worldwide. It causes 70 million deaths annually, and if no action is taken, in 2025 the number will increase to over 25 million according to the World Health Organization. It's very important to care for and educate children from an early age to acquire healthy lifestyle and eating. No smoking. Any cigarette is bad for the heart. If the patient cannot live by himself, it's necessary to seek professional help.
Control cholesterol. Total lipids may not pass under 200 milligrams per deciliter. It is also necessary to regularly consult a doctor about the values of good and bad cholesterol. Abdominal obesity. The waist circumference is a good approach for determining cardiovascular risk. There should not be greater than 83 inches in women and 105 in men.
Physical activity. It's very important to make an effort to get half an hour exercise a day. Just walk at a fast pace to reduce coronary risk.
Fruits and vegetables. The Mediterranean diet is the best option to keep your health in shape. Fruits, vegetables, and olive oil are exceptional partners. Stress is very harmful to the arteries. It is also not advisable to make intensive efforts if you are not used. Diabetes. The relationship between glucose levels and heart attacks is undeniable. Therefore, avoiding sugar is essential.
Alcohol. A glass of wine a day is healthy, but do not exceed 50 grams daily. Depression. Depression is a clear risk factor for heart disease. Sadness and melancholy, when serious, affect the immune system and facilitate molecular alteration that may lead to cardiovascular problems. Blood pressure. It's imperative to measure it once a year and ensure that it does not exceed 140 millimeters systolic and 85 diastolic. The food you eat affects the way blood flows through your heart and arteries. A diet high in fats can cause a greatly build-up called plaque in the arteries. The plaque slows down blood flow and blocks small arteries. If the blockage happens in an artery that carries blood to the heart muscle, it can die. That's a heart attack. If the blockage happens in an artery that carries blood to the brain, part of the brain may die. That is a stroke. A proper diet helps keep your arteries clear and reduce the risk of a heart problem and stroke. Keeping your heart healthy by watching what you eat is not as difficult as it sounds. Tips for a healthy diet.
Bake, cook to steam, or roast the foods instead of frying. Eat more fruits, vegetables, and carbohydrates such as rice, pasta, breads, and grains. Buy lean meat. Reduce the portion of meat to 3 ounces. Try to eat snacks with a low content of fat that have been baked instead of fried, such as treats covered with salt, for example, pretzels. Buy fruits, ice cream, frozen milk, or frozen yogurt with low-fat instant ice cream.
Drink drinks that are low in calories, such as unsweetened tea or diet soda. Eat less fast foods, like burger and fries that have high fat content.
How much should you weigh? Talk to your doctor to determine your ideal weight because everyone is different. If you are overweight, the extra pounds put extra stress on your heart. Losing weight will help your heart stay healthy. If you need to lose weight, remember that losing just 10% of their body weight reduces the risk of diabetes and heart disease.
Why the exercise is good for the heart? Exercise strengthens your heart, helping it pump more blood to each beat. The blood then delivers more oxygen to your body, which keeps it to function more efficiently. Exercise can reduce blood pressure, reduce your risk of heart attack, and reduce the levels of LDL, bad cholesterol, which blocks the arteries that can cause a heart attack. At the same time, the exercise increases levels of HDL, good cholesterol, which helps protect against heart disease. In combination with a healthy diet, exercise can speed up weight loss. Exercise is also the best way to maintain weight loss. Regular exercise also helps burn calories faster, even when you're still.
What is the best type of exercise for health? Aerobic exercise makes you breathing more deeply and makes your heart work harder to pump blood. Aerobic exercise also increases the speed at which your heart beats, which also burns calories. Examples of aerobic exercise include walking, jogging, running, swimming, and cycling. How much exercise need? In general, if you have not been exercising, try to train to 30 minutes 4 to 6 times a week. Your doctor can make a different recommendation based on your health. If you cannot hold a conversation while you exercise, you may be overdoing the account. To prevent injury, it is best to alternate exercise days with rest days. How I can do exercise in my schedule if I have little free time? There are many ways to raise your heart rate during your regular day. Take the stairs instead of elevator. Walk during your rest or take your coffee break or lunch. Walk to work or park at the end of the parking so you have to walk further. Walk more speed up. Do your chores at a faster pace and more often. For example, vacuuming every day. Sweep the leaf. Wash the machine to cut grass or do other yard work.